Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Rendition, a novel, by Ashforth, performed by Gigante. To Erica, who is always there. Rendition. The practice of sending a foreign criminal or terrorist suspect covertly to be interrogated in a country with less rigorous regulations for the humane treatment of prisoners. Shorter Oxford English Dictionary, 6th edition. Military terminology is not always understood by civilians, although over time many phrases make their way into the everyday language. Acronyms like GI and KP are used without a second thought. Intelligence agencies, however, are often so super secret they not only do not want to advertise their activities, they don't want to admit they even exist. As a result, much intelligence terminology remains obscure to civilians. The term rendition is a case in point. Its use to signify the illegal abduction of a person from one country to another was coined after the practice came to be an accepted response for combating global terrorism. Rendition has now seeped into the language, but it has only been used in the intelligence sense for the past few years. Chapter 1. Monday, March 19, 2007. It was just before 2400 hours, and it was the kind of chilly night you get in the Balkans in late March. Scattered patches of snow on the forest floor and a few small drifts were the last remnants of winter. After nearly 3 hours, my jacket had become caked with mud, and the muscles in my shoulders and upper arms no longer just ached, but were now numb. I was in a slight depression in the ground, in a grove of scrub pine and 150 feet from the house, peering through my night vision goggles, which transformed everything I could see into an eerie shade of green. I was becoming more restless with each passing minute. I had the feeling we could use more backup. One more guy would make a difference. 2 would make one hell of a difference. There were just 3 of us, all dressed in field jackets and black coveralls for the occasion. Larry Scott on the far side of the building, and Angel in the woods about 30 yards away. Angel and I were covering the door we expected them to use when they heard the big bang and came tumbling out of the house. But things were taking longer than planned. Or maybe I just had the jitters and wasn't all that good at this sort of thing anymore. No way I could admit that, of course, not even to myself. When Buck asked me, I could have said, no.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?